everyone, this is Cindy and Hanny with Small Space Farming. Today we thought we would share with you why we got involved using earth boxes and then do a little mini review. So to start with, we had a friend who wanted to sell a couple of them, and we decided why not, because we have like really crappy soil here in Tucson. It's full of caliche, it's this clay stuff, you can't grow anything. So, and I've been wanting to grow things. So we went ahead and got a couple of them from him, and they seem to work really well. Then I started poking around on Craigslist, and I saw this lady was selling like a whole bunch of them, like almost all the ones that I have. And she was selling them really inexpensive. I don't think she realized the value of them. So I snatched those up, pounced on those puppies, and that's how we came to acquire so many earth boxes and start to use them.
And so let's talk a little bit about what we like about them and some of the things that we don't like about them. So they were easy to grow things, and it enabled us to control the dirt, the quality of the dirt that we were able to put in there. And so it made it easy to grow stuff. We set it up with irrigation, so it was fairly maintenance-free for the most part. But initially what we did was we just used them as a container and not really using the growing system. And even without using the growing system, it still worked. But we weren't getting the yield that we probably would have had we followed the instructions properly, put the right mixture of growth medium and fertilizer and dolomite in there as well, and then put the cover. So the mulch cover does do a good job of retaining the water, so you need to water it a lot less with the mulch cover. So that is a positive, that if you're doing it right, you end up not needing as much water and you still get a good yield, and you can even retain your growth medium for multiple growing seasons potentially. Another thing that we like about the Earthbox is they're very durable. We haven't had any issues with their quality at all. We've seen other videos where people claim they've had theirs for 20 plus years. So the material is it's a food grade, BPA free, and it's durable, and we're in the harsh Tucson sun for a better part of the year, and they've held up pretty well. They don't look like they're worn out at all. So we really get a good value of them, with them. Things that we don't like, you could argue that they've got a growing system, and if you were to purchase the items that were part of the growing system, it can get a little spendy. Mulch covers, because you have to open them up for the plants, you have to can't reuse them, so every time you got to go buy new ones and replace them. You can, if you wanted to do it on the cheap, you could get trash bags with bungee cords. People have used that successfully, so there's a way around it. Other things that we didn't like is, while the mulch covers do save water, they are a breeding ground for mosquitoes, especially in the summertime for us, and they can get really pesky and annoying, especially when doing videos like this and they're buzzing all around you. So those are a couple things we didn't like. It was also hard for us to find alternative growing mediums. They kind of describe it in the instructions, but going to the store and trying to figure out exactly what the right combination of fertilizer and growing medium, it was a challenge for us. So I'd recommend spending a little bit of extra money and using their supply if you don't want to bother with it. But yeah, we eventually did find a combination that seems to work out okay.
And just overall, we're really happy, and that's why we keep getting more of them. So thanks for joining us. I hope this gives you an idea if you want to buy some earth boxes. And we're going to sign off now because we're getting eaten alive by these bloody mosquitoes. Take care.
Bye now.